Listen to that, my friend. 1980s, the best, right here. So a lot of you guys are a little older like me, love that. I love it too. That's a great show. Folks, I'm having a cup of coffee here with Ciega the Great in my cup right here. We're enjoying ourselves, and I'm gonna share this with you. You don't see it in the camera. Is the beiju de tapioca. It's what we eat here in Brazil for breakfast. It's not your eggs and ham and toast and all that, but it makes for me, you understand, living in Brazil. Anyhow, today, making a great video for you guys, bringing you into what it is that matters. I want to talk a little bit about what society is changing and how society is embracing some of the things that the real Dogman been doing for many, many, many years. Selection. You know, I keep seeing Hollywood. I keep seeing these snowflakes. I keep seeing even some good flakes, I guess. They making these movies. There's one movie, one show or movie. It's called the Pick of the Litter, where they are picking up, you know, out of some puppies. They're training them for as service animals, and they are going to get the best dog because the best dog matters. Okay, so they have a litter of puppies, and they name one a Patriot and this and that, which is a good name. I'm gonna name one of my puppies like that. A great idea. And because you always learn from something. I always learn something. I'm always gonna learn something from somebody. I don't know it all. I'm always with my eyes open learning. So I want you to be like that too. So when it comes to this deal, it's like they're gonna pick one puppy out of all the puppies. And you know, selection is important. You know, regular breeders don't do that because regular breeders just want to sell dogs. Very difficult to get to the next step, the next step, which is consistency. Consistency is like when you got a litter, a cluster of genes that you as a breeder you design by bringing different qualities into different animals of the same bloodline. There's a relation among themselves, uncles and aunts and this and that. And then I look at this and I look at that, and this dog is a reflection of this dog, and that dog is a reflection of that dog. Put them together, make magic. I get a gene pool, which is a bucket full of greatness. And then you have this litter, like the ones, you know, with awesome bucket. You got these grand champions and champions and champions and grand champions. And then, you know, I had 7 puppies, and I, you know, sold them all. And then, you know, I feel like I get 3, and those 3 become winners. And the ones that I didn't purchase back, well, they didn't become winners because they didn't have the Dogman behind it, because you gotta have the real good Dogman behind it. So when it comes into the dogs, it's the same thing. But today we got consistency. So we got the pick of the litter, that's fine. With me, a lot of people come and say, hey Chico, what's the pick of the litter? I don't have really a pick of the litter because I have consistency behind me. So I even know that the person behind this camera is thinking like, Chico is a genius, because I wanted to make the video about pick of the litter. And the reality is I don't have a pick of the litter because I have such a great, I did the pick of the litter 25 years ago. 25 years ago, I got the picks of the litter of the whole United States country. You understand? I went to the best dogmen in America and I picked their picks of the litters. Boom, 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 invested. Money, 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 money. Pay high prices. Bring the puppies. Start looking around, selecting. I always had a tremendous eye on how to pick up. That's something natural. I was born with it. Start looking here and blah, blah. And then after that, start creating, picking the best from the best. And so the picks of the litter for me were a long time ago. And today I can actually say, I think, you know, this is the one that moves the most. This is the one that, okay, I'm gonna grab this one in the middle. Boom! Global Grand Champion Chilindrina. Not the pick of the litter, but Global Grand Champion Chilindrina. Oh my God. Best in show, game is in show. Folks, you know, I don't really have a pick of the litter. I have greatness all across the board. And I'll continue doing that because I know exactly what I'm doing. You understand, folks? Now, keep in mind how people out there, you know, they are really focusing in pets, in dogs, in animals. We, the few of us that understand the American Pitbull Terrier, we have an advantage over every other breed. They don't understand dogs, you know, especially those in this particular breed that are so close to a real dogman like me. You understand? This was impossible, you know, in the 80s or even the 90s. You know, for you right there looking at this video, to be listening to the words of a real dogman, you know, across the world, in America, or across the world in China, or whatever, and you're listening to these videos, and all of a sudden you're like, you actually have access to someone like me. It was impossible, okay? So I'm gonna tell you this, guys. I'm giving you information and inside information, and in this channel we're gonna keep providing you with the very best of the information all across the board. And we're going through changes now. There's a movie coming up now, it's called Animal Lover, where they actually expose all the rats and the bastards, the corporations that are getting money from United States citizens to attack all breeds, all animal liberation. There is a balance. You know, I'm coming out with such a great material. I got the greatness of having the American Pitbull Terrier in the chain set up and having it proper, how it matters. How to take care of the American Pitbull Terrier. We got tons of videos and pictures. Today, I'm a historian. Take note, guys. You guys there? Take note. Chico Lopez is a historian. I'm going to tell you the greatest history of the greatest journey of the greatest American Pitbull Terriers and how I went through this beautiful journey around the world. You can actually do a movie script on the things, flying around the world, doing these beautiful things, these amazing great dogs, these creatures that I created. And then I get the very best. I keep the consistency, and I get a dog that is sound in temperament, solid animal for the family to jump on the couch, watch television, enjoy himself. Of course, not a pack animal, but a great animal for you to have in your home. You understand? And then the same dog that you can actually take with you and take for hunting, you know, take it, you know, bike riding, and have lungs that look like we'll never finish the air out of, you know, huge amounts of air, beautiful muzzle tone, you know, not those bulky, like a steroid freak type of animal, but an athletic animal that looks beautiful built with amazing conformation, with amazing bone thickness. All these beautiful things was by design. The process of, you know, the only breed in the world right now that I know of, I might be wrong because I don't know all the breeds, but I know the American Pitbull Terrier. I can tell you this. I call it, this is my own words, my own invention. It's called the progressive controlled evolution process. It's an evolution process because we're making them better. It's controlled because the best dogmen are making it. The word control is selection, basically. You have bad control, you get a piece of crap like a blue dog or something like this. But for those men that really love the best, this channel here will always bring you the best information. This channel is your pick of the litter. You will learn about these dogs. I'll bring you great information. And I always said it, the most difficult thing for people is to erase what they have in their head because they're learning from somebody that's parallel. You know, like, you gotta stop for a second and think about how do you learn what you know? How big is that person in the dogs? And most of you are gonna start thinking and say, man, I learned from so many different fools. It's amazing what I have in my head is probably worthless. That's right, most of you have worthless information. Gotta erase that and let's put a brand new chip on you that can work, something great stories. And a lot of people sometimes, the most difficult part, and I know this by our own experience, is to, you know, understand that what you have, what you're feeling right now, and with all honesty say, I love my dog, this is a great dog, but this dog right here is not the best of the American Pitbull Terrier. So I'm not gonna breed it, I'm not gonna do nothing with it, I'm just gonna keep it. But the next time I get a great dog, I hope I qualify to get a dog from Chico Lopez. And the number is 281-226-0370. Again, 281-226-0370. The website is called therealpitbull.com, 123pitbulls.com. There we go, folks. Easy and simple. Every smart person will call me serious person. Keep it short, keep it sweet, keep it nice. God bless you. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.